Welcome to County Report this week. I'm Lorna Virgili, and thank you for joining us. Coming up in the next half hour, parents and youth gather in Bethesda to discuss underage drinking. The Board of Elections needs volunteer election judges for the upcoming presidential election. And later, Montgomery College will host World of Montgomery Festival again this year. But first, Noah's Law went into effect in the state of Maryland on October 1st. And here in the county, local and state officials unveiled the Noah's Law stamp that will be affixed to ignition interlock devices in vehicles of drunk driving offenders. Officer Noah Leota's photograph will be the stamp on ignition interlock devices in Maryland.
With the enactment of this law, we will have one of the strongest ignition interlock programs in the nation. It is very fitting that a picture of Noah is being added to the ignition interlock devices. Police are the guardians of our welfare, and Noah will always be remembered as one of our finest.
Montgomery County Police Officer Noah Leota was killed by a drunk driver while on DUI patrol last December. His death led to passage of legislation to require ignition interlocks for all drunk driving offenders.
Under Noah's Law, any motor vehicle operator whose blood alcohol on a breath test is 0.08 or higher would be required to install an ignition interlock device on their car for 6 months. If a driver refuses to take an alcohol breath test, they would either have to install the interlock for 9 months or their license will be suspended. Noah's Law also requires the breath testing ignition devices for anyone convicted of driving while intoxicated.
Maryland State Senator Jamie Raskin and State Delegate Ben Kramer had introduced similar legislation 7 years ago, but it never passed until tragedy hit the Leota family and they became advocates in Annapolis. Both legislators sponsored the bill again this year.
The absolute turning point was the involvement of the Leota family. It took the terrible tragedy of the loss of their son, but they decided that this was what they wanted to throw everything behind because had there been an ignition interlock device on the car of the guy who killed their son, who'd been drinking for 4.5 hours at a Hooters restaurant, he would have gotten in and the car wouldn't have started.
The sticker will serve as a lasting tribute to Officer Leota. For the law enforcement community, Noah is still on patrol. High schools across Montgomery County are days away from exciting events like homecoming, which for school officials means it's time for an important conversation about drugs and alcohol. My MC Media's Mitty Hicks has more details.
Leaders from 3 Bethesda high schools are joining forces in an effort to stop a growing problem, underage drinking.
We have a problem with binge drinking and alcohol abuse, and we thought that possibly it would show a more united front, that this isn't just one school, it's all of our schools.
The town hall style meeting, organized by the Parent Teacher Student Associations and principals of Walter Johnson, Walt Whitman, and Bethesda Chevy Chase High Schools, is in response from several incidents last school year involving students arriving at school events sick from alcohol.
It's really, really difficult as a principal to know that, here's a student who is in my care. And they could be vomiting violently, or they could be passed out, and you have no idea what they've taken into their bodies or how much.
Joining the principals are experts from the National Institute on Alcohol and Alcoholism, the Montgomery County Health and Human Services Department, as well as the Montgomery County Police Department, to stress to parents and students alike the dangers of impairment.
I'm hoping tonight all the parents get on the same page and stop serving alcohol, thinking it's safe for kids to be at a party where the parents are serving the alcohol. And I'm hoping to learn some tips about how to discuss it with my child not to drink.
The goal for school officials is to keep school events alcohol-free, maintain the safety of students, and to inform parents about the penalties they face if caught serving alcohol to minors. In Bethesda, I'm Mitty Hicks for County Report This Week.
If you're a parent or adult who is serving alcohol to people underage, you could face 1 year in prison and a $5,000 fine. When the council approved the fiscal year 2017 budget in May, it included $38 million earmarked specifically for class size reduction and for programs aimed at closing the achievement gap. The council labeled this budget its Education First budget. And this week, school officials briefed the council on how these funds are being allocated to address these priorities. Susan Kennedy reports.
The collaboration between the council and MCPS during this year's budget deliberations was significant. Together, both parties agreed to redirect funds to reduce class size and address the opportunity gap. Craig Rice chairs the Education Committee. He says so far he's pleased with the direction of this investment.
Schools where we're seeing those challenges, where we're seeing larger achievement gaps, that's where we're seeing the investment, where they've doubled down and invested in paraeducators as well as additional teachers. We'd love to see it at every single one of our schools. But the reality is we have to focus limited resources in a place where they can do the most good.
During the briefing, school officials broke down how the dollars are being spent. Of the $38 million, $21.3 is going to reduce class size, $6.4 to targeted staffing to provide support in literacy and math, $1.7 for enhanced instructional options, and $3.3 to increase programmatic access, which translates to more counselors, psychologists, and other support staff.
A lot of the principals talk about the great resources they've been able to get, which include a complement of teachers that have helped them. Not only that, but also when it comes to technology. Utilizing the Chromebooks and the additional funding that the County Council gave MCPS has allowed them to close computer labs and actually use that space to actually open up more classrooms, which also helps to reduce class size.
Council members say they will continue to monitor this investment as the year goes on and work to maintain this newly formed relationship with the schools.
I think this is an important first step for us, and it really is something that's going to be going on in the future, to where we have these conversations about really where we want to see those investments. Having a conversation together about what those mutual priorities are and making sure that we're investing in those is a positive step for all of us.
MCPS students and parents around Montgomery County filled neighborhood sidewalks as they celebrated International Walk to School Day. This year's event was held at Whetstone Elementary School in Gaithersburg.
Today we're walking to school.
Students from across Montgomery County and from across the world participated in International Walk to School Day. Community leaders and school system partners gathered at Centerway Park in Gaithersburg to join Whetstone Elementary School in their Walk to School event.
We are celebrating Walk to School Day here at Whetstone. It is the 20th anniversary of Walk to School Day. It is a way to come together as a community, promote healthy exercise, everybody out here walking.
We're also getting people, by seeing us walking, they're slowing down and just promoting like being safer and healthier by walking to school.
And we use Walk to School Day as a way for schools to kind of kick off their pedestrian safety programs.
County government departments were on hand to support the event and to educate.
We want to educate the students about pedestrian safety. Educate the students about how to take a proactive role in their safety while walking to school. Don't cross mid-block. Cross where there's painted lines on the road. Cross where there's a signal. Have something on your backpack that's got reflectivity.
Following the walk, leaders addressed participants about the importance of pedestrian safety.
So I want you to walk safe, and I want you to cross the road safely, and I want you to pay attention for the safety of others.
Today's Walk to School event involved hundreds of people, including our first responders who were blocking off streets, our school children, as well as folks in the community, as well as county government, all coming together to highlight the importance of why walking to school is great for our kids and also why it needs to be safe as well.
Coming up on County Report this week, flu season is almost here and county health authorities are offering several vaccination clinics. And if you're eligible to vote but have not registered yet, October 18th is the deadline to do so in order to vote in the upcoming presidential election. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Down here. You illegally passed the stop school bus.
I'm placing you in timeout. And this timeout means big fines, plus you really could have hurt somebody. That's why school buses are being equipped with video cameras to help kids like me stay safe. So respect the bus.
Join us for the World of Montgomery Festival at Montgomery College, featuring a rich cultural experience for the entire family with live music, food, crafts, and cultural performances celebrating our county's diverse ethnicities. This free event is hosted by the Kid Museum, Montgomery County, Montgomery College, and the Fun from Montgomery, and takes place on Sunday, October the 16th from noon to 4 p.m. at Montgomery College Rockville campus. You won't want to miss this.
Welcome back to County Report this week. I'm Lorna Virgili. As part of the county's environmental awareness in government buildings, a new photovoltaic canopy was installed at Holiday Park Senior Center. The canopy is a composition of solar panels that, aside from creating energy conservation, serve to shade vehicles parked in the center's parking lot.
Utilities is among the top 5 most expensive things we have within our operating budget because of all of our pools and all of our recreation centers. And so through creative partnerships and alliances like the one we have here at Holiday Park, it will allow us to bring down our operating costs, which then put us in a better position to provide more programs and services for you guys.
This is the first solar canopy of this type installed in a county facility, and it is estimated that the energy savings in the next 20 years will be of $15 million. Seasonal flu vaccinations will be readily available through private health providers as well as at retail locations throughout the county. County-sponsored seasonal flu vaccination clinics will be held beginning in late October and through the month of November. Flu shots will be available to individuals 6 months of age and older. Check the county's flu website at montgomerycountymd.gov/flu for information on flu vaccination, or schedule appointments by calling 311. Montgomery County citizens who wish to vote in the 2016 presidential general election need to complete and submit their voter registration application no later than Tuesday, October 18th by 9 p.m. My MC Media's Sonia Burke reports.
I'm outside the Board of Elections offices in Gaithersburg, and inside these offices behind me, it's a busy place as workers are preparing for Election Day. Here's 5 things you need to know before heading to the polls.
First and foremost, we are still looking for election judges to help us both during early voting and on Election Day. If you're a registered voter in the state of Maryland and are interested in helping out, please visit our website at 777vote.org and download an election judge questionnaire. We're particularly looking for folks down in Bethesda, Silver Spring area, up in the Poolsville area, and of course individuals who are willing to go anywhere where we might need them. Second thing I want to remind everyone is that the voter registration deadline is coming up faster than you think. October 18th at 9 p.m. is the last time to register. So you want to again go to our website, 777vote.org, and you can register to vote. If you're already registered, it's always a good idea to go to the website and check your registration. Make sure that you're at the right address, that all the information we have on you is correct, and that'll make the voting process a lot easier for you on Election Day. Third thing we want to make sure everybody knows is when the dates are to vote. You can vote an absentee ballot or vote by mail now. You can visit one of our early voting centers between October 27th and November 3rd. Or your last chance to vote is on Election Day itself, November 8th. The fourth thing we really want to make sure everybody knows is that there is a new voting system. We are now using paper ballots. So when you go into the polling place, you'll check in with the election judge like you always have, but instead of being issued something different, you'll be issued a paper ballot that you will then take to a stand and you will fill out using a pen. Once you've marked all of your selections, you'll take that over to a scanning optical scan machine and you'll scan that ballot in. And this gives us the opportunity to retain your original ballot. Also, the scanning machine tabulates the vote as well as capturing a digital image of it. So we have the original ballot and a digital image as well as tabulating it there. Finally, we want to make sure that everybody knows that the place to go for information on voting in Montgomery County is to our website. It's www.777vote.org. If you have any questions about voting and the process here in Montgomery County, all of the information from election judge to voter registration to where's your polling place, all of that can be found on our website.
In Gaithersburg, I'm Sonia Burke for County Report This Week.
Have you seen this vehicle at work? Well, from now through December, Gaithersburg officials are utilizing a van outfitted with special equipment to collect data and assess the condition of city roadways.
What we do is we have lasers, a 3D scanner in the back of the van that scans the roads for cracks and potholes and I guess signs of distress, and from that we can determine which roads, give a suggestion to the city of which roads to repair. We have a driver, and also we have a person in the back that operates the van, kind of directs the driver where to go. We also determine which roads we're to collect the data on, and also just making sure all the equipment's capturing the data, make sure the cameras are working and the 3D scanner is working. We have a right and left laser on the back of the truck, and each laser scans 7 feet of the road, so we have 14 feet wide. And then also on the side of each of the lasers is a device that measures the IRI, which is the International Roughness Index, and that basically determines how smooth or bumpy a road is. So we have that as well to give to the city. And also on the one left wheel, we have a DMI, which it measures every 25 feet, and this is just used to start and stop the laser scan and also to take pictures every 25 feet. Yeah, with our van, we're able to have the lasers scan the road. Years ago, people usually had to actually visually inspect and also measure the cracks to determine the pavement condition index. So it's a lot faster and easier method of coming up with the value and determining the road condition.
Coming up on County Report this week, Montgomery College gets ready to celebrate the World of Montgomery Festival. And it's time to volunteer and serve during Community Service Week. Don't go away, County Report this week is coming right back.
As a new American, I didn't know how to find a good job,
start a business, get insurance or legal advice,
further my education, find affordable housing for my family.
It is very hard.
That's why we have the new Americans Expo. This informational fair will take place
on October 23rd from noon until 6 at the Civic Building in Silver Spring, Maryland. Come and explore. You'll find all the information you need to succeed as a new American.
Hope to see you there.
Get to MC and we'll get you going.
Welcome back to County Report this week. I'm Lorna Virgili. If you were one of the thousands who enjoyed last year's World of Montgomery, here's a preview for what is expected this year.
Montgomery County celebrates its rich diversity during this year's World of Montgomery Festival, to be held on October 16th at Montgomery College's Rockville campus. Representatives from Ethiopia, El Salvador, China, and India will welcome attendees of all ages into their tents to demonstrate customs about what it means to welcome you home.
We are blessed to live in this place where 1 out of 3 people in Montgomery County were born in a different country. Incredible diversity where we live, and it's something we have an amazing opportunity to celebrate each year with the World of Montgomery Festival. Kid Museum's been involved in the festival for the past 5 years as an organizing partner, leading the International Village, working with country teams, displaying their own cultures, their traditions. We feature a passport each year where kids can go around and check out things to find. There's a scavenger hunt. There's a great way for kids to enter and make sure that they're exploring the many cultures that we have here in our community.
Come on out and have a parade and be a part of live music and crafts, great food, and just an opportunity to celebrate this wonderful community that we live in. I look forward to seeing you there.
You want your kid or your grandchild or you yourself want to really get the value of being a global citizen in the 21st century, you got to be at Montgomery College, Rockville.
If you're looking for ways to get to know the cultural traditions of your neighbors here in Montgomery County or get involved through different volunteer organizations while enjoying a fall day for the entire family, World of Montgomery awaits you. The festival is free and includes free parking as well as free shuttle rides on Ride On. For more information, visit worldofmontgomery.com. For County Report this week, in Rockville, I'm Carolina Galeano.
It is time to roll up our sleeves for Community Service Week. Local residents are invited to make plans to give a few hours of their time to their community by joining family, friends, and neighbors during Community Service Week, which kicks off on October 16th and runs through the 23rd. Many of the available service projects provide middle and high school students with the opportunity to earn student service learning hours. Recently, we had Deb Lang, chair of Community Service Week for the Montgomery County Volunteer Center, on CCM's Make a Difference TV program, where she talked about those volunteer opportunities.
So every single day, there will be organizations promoting volunteer works that they do and inviting volunteers to come in. And the Volunteer Center combines those opportunities with volunteers and will highlight them. So it's our chance to highlight all the good works that are done all the time in our county. But we've got some schools that are doing projects. We've got some PTAs that are doing projects. Manna Foods will be doing collections at the Giants, the 27 Giants throughout the county, and at some of the farmers markets that weekend.
Service projects are posted on the Volunteer Center's website at montgomeryserves.org, or you can call 240-777-2600 for more information. Coming up next on County Report this week, the Sligo Creek School community gets a lesson on energy conservation. And we sit down with Olympian Helen Ruis to talk about her journey to Rio this summer. Stay with us. We'll return after this.
Did you know there are more than 10,000 county government phone numbers? But there's only one number you need to remember for non-emergency calls, 311. MC311 is Montgomery County government's online telephone information system. Need information? Have a problem or complaint? Trying to locate a county government facility? Call 311. The call center is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. The website is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Election day is fast approaching. Is your registration current and accurate? Don't wait. Register online. It only takes minutes. Visit 777vote.org to check your registration. The deadline is October 18 at 9 p.m. Vote by mail ballots are also available. Visit the website to submit an application. Did you know there's a new voting system? Our website has information on the equipment you'll now be using on Election Day. Check it out. Remember, your time, your voice, your vote.
Welcome back to County Report this week. I'm Lorna Virgili. For the second annual STEAM Community Day, where attendees received a hands-on training about renewable energy thanks to the students.
So which one do you guys think would make more power?
Meet Jeremiah Sheck. He's only in the 7th grade and already has an idea of what he wants to do when he gets older.
So this motivated me to be a scientist by creating new stuff, and probably creating more stuff would be more fun.
And the stuff Jeremiah is referring to are these wind turbines that he and his partner created in an after-school program called STEAM.
We wanted to learn more about some stuff that we wanted to know about, and we wanted to know about wind turbines because they were interesting.
Kiddis and Jeremiah are not alone. Roughly 30 students ranging from grades K through 8 are participants in the Science, Technology, Engineering, Arts, and Math program called STEAM for short, where they devote their free time to learn about renewable energy.
And then it produces it into the generator and creating electricity.
For the past year, students met with their team each week after school and even gave up 1 month of their summer vacation to recreate and convert everyday items into sources of renewable energy to present to the community.
Well, I think it's amazing the commitment they give, and especially to give up your afternoons, your playtime with your friends, in addition to the work that they're doing in the classrooms. Like, it really just really does demonstrate the leadership that we're trying to build in them.
Together with different sponsors and local businesses, the children were able to learn from industry experts.
Different people have come together to invest, and so the kids have all gotten to see relationships across the curriculum, as well as building partnerships and respect for each other.
And when we asked the students what advice they would give to their friends who are thinking about participating in STEAM.
Yeah, STEAM is really fun, and if you go to it, you can create stuff, learn something new, and you meet new friends.
In Silver Spring, I'm Mitty Hicks for County Report This Week.
Olympic gold medalist and Rockville native Helen recently returned to her hometown to talk about her journey towards making history in Rio. Kathy Danzler has more.
Rockville's own Helen Ruis is in high demand these days after her historic gold medal win at the Rio Olympics this summer. But this hometown girl at heart still found the time to give Rockville 11 an exclusive one-on-one. She took a trip down memory lane and talked about everything from the moment she won her gold medal to her faith, and even answering the big question, will she be heading to Tokyo for the 2020 Olympic Games?
It all started when I was 7 years old, and my younger brother had just joined, and there weren't enough kids in the wrestling room, and my mom didn't want to make him quit, so one day she just said, Helen, just take your shoes off, jump in there, just be a dummy, do whatever the coach says. And so after about 2 weeks of push-ups and sprints and all this hard workouts, I went to my parents and I said, this isn't fair. The boys are working hard, but they get to compete. Why don't I? And my dad just made a bet with me that if I won my first match, I could continue wrestling. And that was the only match I won all year. The support system, it really made wrestling a very personal journey for me with my faith, and so I'd say God was my biggest support system after that. You have 10,000 thoughts and no thoughts in your head at the same time. I was thanking God. I was so proud to be an American. I was thinking about my coaches and my family. I was like overcome with joy. I mean, I think the craziest thing about the win, because it was uncharted territory, because I'd never won Olympic gold before. Obviously, I want to say, never give up, believe in yourself. For young girls, it's, I feel it's an honor and it's a responsibility, it's an obligation, and something I enjoy doing to be a role model, but also can learn from me, but you also have to learn from yourself and trust that you're made the way you're supposed to be and that you can figure out for yourself what works for you. Definitely. So I don't, my identity isn't rooted in needing to win an Olympic gold medal, and this whole journey has just been life-changing, and it was life-changing before I got the gold medal. So I love that journey. I love that part about the sport, what it can teach you, how the values it can instill in you, and how it can help you to grow as a person.
And now it's time to meet our Pet of the Week. Kathy Stanhope joins us from the Montgomery County Animal Services and Adoption Center with more. Kathy?
This is Carson, and this just shows you that you can even get puppies at the animal shelters. So remember, if you're looking for anything from a senior dog to these wonderful puppies, please consider adopting before you go to a breeder. It's always a good idea to rescue a dog that needs a home, and they'll love you more for it. So Carson's just about 3 months old. He was found as a stray, and he is looking for a home, and he's a handful, but he's adorable. So visit Carson on the web at montgomerycountymd.gov/ASD, or give us a call at 240-773-5900.
And with that, we close this edition of County Report This Week. Remember to like us on Facebook and to join us again at this time every week for a look at what's going on inside Montgomery County. We leave you with behind-the-scenes images from the Friday night live event hosted by Fox 5 recently in Rockville Town Center. I'm Lorna Virgili, and thank you for watching.
Same as before, and this is the last one, then we go over to the 6 o'clock set.